Thank you for staying tuned. At this week's graduation ceremony for natural medicine practitioners, experts highlighted the urgent need to establish formal oversight and regulation of alternative practices to protect Nigeria's patients. Abdukazeez Ahmad, president of the Natural Medicine Practitioners College, and Dr. Qazeem Olawale, the Provost, stated that official oversight and enforceable standards would help stop unqualified people from falsely claiming to practice natural medicine. The call comes as 7 specialized students receive their diplomas locally, while natural medicine lacks the formal recognition and barriers to entry when compared to Nigeria's conventional medical system. The practitioners urge lawmakers to pass the pivotal traditional, complementary and alternative medicine council bill to begin a clampdown on treatments lacking adequate transparency on efficacy and safety. I'm joined live on the news by Dr. Chidi Okpaluba, the Orange Palm Co. Limited Product Development Consultant. It's a pleasure to have you join me.
Yeah, good afternoon.
All right, just speak to me about the main challenges you face as a practicing trado medicine specialist in terms of regulation and also recognition in the industry.
I would not say I'm really a traditional medical practitioner per se, but I'm involved deeply in the development of the alternative medicine industry in Nigeria. The major challenge the traditional medical practice is facing in Nigeria is the lack of standardization, as has been done in other parts of the world. There are no standard metrics that you can use to measure the efficacy, the quantities of substances that could be given to people. So I think the government needs to, beyond the making of the bills or whatever, there needs to be a standardization, a conscious effort to standardize the practice so that people can know the volume of things to be given to people, the quantity, how it works and all that.
Now, when it comes to, traditional practice or alternative medicine, you talked about the need to standardize the industry. But then, what kind of education are these people lacking to ensure they know the right measures to dish out to patients and ensure, safety when it comes to treating patients?
I don't think there is a standardized curriculum for learning and becoming qualified as a traditional alternative medical practitioner in Nigeria. I'm not aware of that. If you look at countries like India or China, India has what they call Ayurvedic medicine, which they have a standardized process. People go to school to learn this course and then graduate and qualify as an Ayurvedic practitioner. In China, the same thing. As a matter of fact, as far back as 27th century BCE, long before the Christian era, one of the Chinese emperors actually ordered the compilation and standardization of the Chinese traditional medical practice, whereby today, if you go to the pharmacies, you have the conventional medicine on one side, you have the traditional medicine on the other side. So Nigeria needs to get that done and then develop a standardized curriculum where people can go to and then learn these things, qualify or take exams and become certified traditional medical practitioners.
Like in every other professions, we have quacks, we have the bad eggs. So what measures do you think people can take when it comes to spotting, identifying, or even when it comes to distinguishing the real ones in terms of alternative or traditional medicine practitioners from the quacks or the fakes?
I think we have the NAFDAC in Nigeria that regulates the production or sale of anything that could be consumed or used on the body of human beings. So any product you want to buy in the market that does not have a NAFDAC registration, I would discourage you from buying that. All practitioners should try and get their products registered with NAFDAC. At least going through that process could create some form of standardization and authentication of the product quality.
Well, I wonder if you have synergy or do you collaborate with conventional medicine practitioners, to sort of integrate alternative or traditional medicine into the overall healthcare system in Nigeria?
Yeah, I think there should be a deliberate effort to collaborate, the two parts to collaborate and work together as they do in other countries. Currently, the former president of Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, Mazi Dr. Samuel Habunwa, was speaking in a conference concerned about one of our products, the Soursop tea. And he told people that, yes, he's a pharmacist, but he has seen this product has very great impact on cancer patients, and he recommends people to take it. So you do not totally throw away the alternative medical practice. They are natural, they are there, they exist. So what we should do is to find a way and bring a convergence and a kind of a collaboration between the conventional medicine and alternative medicine. I'll share an experience with you. Sometime last year, 3 people that are close to me, 3 of my friends, were diagnosed with, of cancer the same time, prostate cancer. 2 of them opted to go purely conventional. 1 of them accepted to make a combination of the conventional with some alternative therapies. Unfortunately, early this year, the 2 that went purely conventional died, while the one that accepted to make a combination, take some conventional treatment, but still did not throw away the alternative medicine, is totally free, cancer-free today.
But then what do you make of the proposed traditional, complementary, and also alternative medicine council bill, and perhaps its potential impact on the alternative or traditional medicine industry, like you have rightly, framed it?
Yeah, I think the bill could help, but Nigerians, we like bills and bills a lot. The bills could help, but it's not going to be the end of the story. There's going to be a consciousness and awakening of the national consciousness and awakening that will have so much wealth built in the natural herbs and leaves that are around us, which could be studied. The government should make a deliberate effort to study those herbs and leaves, and then create a standardization system whereby they could be measured and monitored, you understand, to now itemize them and say, okay, this one does this, this one does this, one does this, and even determine the therapeutic index of the dosage that could be used by people to achieve the optimal health benefits.
And that's the most we can take on this edition of the news. It's been enlightening speaking with you, Dr. Chidi Okpaluba. Thank you for your expertise on the news.
Thank you very much for having me.